2024 has certainly been the year for PDF allegations. From Dr. Disrespect to Chris Tyson, there has been no shortage of allegations. And it feels like almost every month, new allegations drop about some random YouTuber actually turning out to be a creep. And December is no exception, because it looks like this month's allegations are aimed towards a Minecraft YouTuber named Zyph. And for those of you who don't know much about Zyph, don't worry, because I had no idea either. Zyph has around 350,000 subs on his channel, and his content mostly centers on Bed Wars. I mean, his content really centers around Bed Wars. His most recent video was breaking beds across the map in Bed Wars, which was uploaded just about 3 weeks ago at the time this video was recorded. And people have definitely made their opinions about Zyph clear in the comments, as the top comment on this video says, breaking the age of consent laws across the map. But obviously, this type of hate wouldn't come out of nowhere. On December 16th, 2024, a Twitter account called @ZyphAllegations was created. And on this account, the same day it was created, the user posted a tweet stating the YouTuber Zyph, aka Zypholophagus, allegedly was dating and SA'd a 13-year-old fan when he was 19/20 years old. Attached to the tweet was a one-page document stating it was a statement from the victim of Zypholophagus. This is a statement from the victim of Zyph, Dylan Zypholophagus. We spoke to her after we initially posted our evidence, and she requested we remove the post so that we can post a more censored version to keep her identity private, along with her statement. If you saw the information which leaked her current or identity, we ask that you please keep it to yourself. This statement and following tweets should have all the evidence you need to believe these allegations, so please do not try and contact her. Now, the alleged victim wanting to keep private is understandable, but this user is just basically saying, trust me bro, and in my opinion, that should not be taken seriously. We would of course need more evidence than that. But either way, the victim goes on to state that she was, of course, allegedly groomed and essayed by Zyph when she was a minor, claiming it started with her being a fan, doing fan art for him and stuff like that, but they grew closer to the point where they started talking. The victim then continues on to state, eventually in May of 2018, we started dating. I was a stupid kid, I was very troubled, I was being bullied in school, had nothing good going for me, and had low self-esteem. I spent a lot of time online and got close to Dylan, but for the first month of our relationship, I lied about my age and told him I was 16. After our first real life meetup at VidCon in 2018, only 1 month after our relationship began, I finally told him the truth, and he knew from that point on that I was only 13 years old. She then goes on to say how Zyph didn't seem to care about her age even after he knew the truth, and also stated just how much she was struggling mentally. This post also included 2 images, allegedly showing Zyph and the victim standing together after an escape room, and another photo of Zyph allegedly in the room with the victim and her cat. I'd like to point out that the evidence is still not enough to prove any of these claims, and just because we got 2 images, a page-long story, and a trust me bro is not enough evidence to prove Zyph was actually involved in any way with the minor. The Zyph Allegations account was deleted and a new account was created called Zyph Allegations 2 because apparently the first one got shadow banned. This account would provide even more allegations and apparent evidence to back up its claims, like this cropped out YouTube video titled Epic Minecraft Stream with My Girlfriend, and these 2 photos, yet another one allegedly showing Zyph with the victim, and another being a screenshot of Zyph's tweet discussing fan art the victim allegedly made for him, and the most convincing one being this video where Zyph allegedly makes an inappropriate joke about this victim, but again, no real evidence that she was actually underage.
Hi. Hey.
Yeah?
If you were a Pokemon item, and you were used on me, you know what you would do?
What?
After all this came out, Zyph made his own response and dropped an 8-page Google Doc titled, "These allegations are false." Since I'm not going to read you the entire 8-page document, I encourage you to read it yourself though. Zyph responds with, in May of 2018, while talking after recording a video for the channel, she asked me out. I had no knowledge of her lies about her age, as I believe she was 17 and I was 19. From my perspective, we had communicated consistently for over a year while working on projects for videos together. We had similar gaming interests. In most of our interactions up to this point, she had been extremely friendly, entertaining in videos, fun to be around, and valued my opinion. So I said yes. Bro's desperate. Zyph then goes on to explain that he had met her in person multiple times, at VidCon and even at the victim's house with their parents. And all this happened with them allegedly not knowing the victim's real age. He also brought up how he noticed the victim's mental state was off, and this all led up to a phone call where Zyph states he learned the victim's real age. At the beginning of April 2019, I got a phone call from her crying with her parents in the background, telling her to tell him the truth, this story needs to stop right now. So through tears, she said on the phone call that she was turning 14 years old later that month, and not 18 years old as she had said previously, and that she had been lying about her age online to all her friends, including me, since before I had ever met her. Zyph, now learning of this, should have ended the relationship right then. But what did he do? He decided not to end the relationship at all, because he was worried about the victim's mental health. Over the course of the next few months, I didn't know what to do to be able to break up without her possibly harming herself. Her interactions were built upon a lie and betrayed my trust on so many different levels, but I still cared about her well-being because I have a heart. I intentionally and consistently encouraged her to do things with her new friends, at her new school, and choose to focus on art. I encouraged her to be busy with activities outside of interacting with me all the time. Zyph then claims that he met up with her only one time after knowing about her real age, and decided to finally end the relationship, stating, "In September of 2019, I called her while she was in the car with her mom. I let her know that we needed to break up because of the age difference, different life experiences, and different goals for the future, and growing apart from one another as it was healthier for the both of us." Now, Zyph's response doesn't really make him look any better. Sure, he was worried for the victim's mental health and claimed he was lied to, but at the end of the day, he should have ended the relationship a lot sooner when he did, when he allegedly found out the victim's real age. And kinda similar to the tweet that exposed him, this document provides no screenshots or evidence. It's just a personal account from Zyph, but more evidence would emerge. Just 7 hours ago, at the time I'm writing the script for this video, a Twitter account called Regarding the Zyph Allegations dropped a tweet containing a massive 70-page document containing screenshots, videos, logs, and multiple witness statements. And to be completely honest, after reading this document, this seems to be the nail in the coffin for Zyph, because this document is 70 times more in depth than the first one. This document is titled Summary of the Evidence Collected Against Zyph, Alopagus, Dylan. And although I won't read you the 70 pages of evidence, which I encourage you to go read by yourself, I will instead go over the most convincing evidence that is presented by a former admin on Zyph's Discord server, named Leela. To start off, this document would provide this photo showing the victim's learner's permit, and it's on a fursuit for some reason. But if we look at the date of birth, we can see her birthday is April 24th, 2005, meaning that even though there were screenshots in this document providing examples of her lying about her age in 2017, claiming she was 15, it means that during that time, she was actually 12 years old, which if this evidence is true, then it's just disgusting. And although it can't be proven 100% if this was actually Zyph or not, page 17 contains one of the hardest pieces of evidence against Zyph, allegedly proving that he did in fact continue the relationship when he found out her real age. As mentioned previously, there was a group chat called the Introvert Circle, or the Circle. This is where that information becomes relevant. At some point during the relationship on June 30th, 2018, after VidCon 2018, they confided into the circle about the victim's true age. Very good. I've been lying about my age for 2 years. Oh, I'm 13. Yeah, I guessed it. Yes, thank you. She was just concerned that the age difference would be too much, but I said from the beginning that I'll wait for her. Oh, so you're like broken up? Nope, These screenshots provide a lot of confirmations, alleged confirmations, confirming the victim was 12 years old when she and Zyph developed feelings for each other, and was 13 when they started dating. Zyph was aware of this information, and yet decided to continue in engaging in a romantic relationship with her, despite knowing her true age. Allegedly. Still, I like to point out that there is no 100% proof that Zyph did anything physically wrong with the victim. But honestly, even if he just dated the victim, it's still disgusting. The document contains a link to a Google Drive, which contains these two videos. One showing Zyph allegedly on the couch with the victim, and another one where Zyph is allegedly doing a Q&A with the victim in which he confirms that they did start dating.
But, started the conversation, and then it was kind of like a mutual agreement thing, to be honest.
Yeah,
that was pretty much how it worked.
It was like, hello, I like you in this way. You do too? Okay, cool.
Epic.
Yeah, it's a really good story.
Yeah, that's literally. Okay, the story's over. Yeah, right.
As of the time I'm recording this video, Zyph hasn't made any more responses, and no new info has come out. Remember, I'm just trying to bring awareness to this situation. I'm not claiming anyone did anything, and currently this is still alleged, but the evidence is most definitely not in Zyph's favor right now, and if he actually did this, it is disgusting. I encourage you to do your own research on this situation. Links to all evidence will be in the description. Thank you guys for watching, and tell me what you think in the comment section below.